Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei. Welcome to Mixed Format and thank you for joining me. I'm guiding you right now from South India in this yoga studio, so anything can happen. We might hear noises from cows or parades. Anything can happen. Thanks for coming along for the ride. For today's mixed format, I'll be combining endurance-based strength moves along with flexibility for full body conditioning. For this session, you'll need a set of dumbbells. You'll also need a mat, and I'd love you to have a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a thick cushion from your bed or from your sofa. And you also see that I have a yoga bolster here. If you don't have a yoga bolster, again, another thick cushion from your sofa or from your bed. Now that you've got all your equipment ready and you've got your shoes on, find some open space and let's get you warmed up so that you're ready to go. Step your feet out wider than your hips and turn your toes out to the corners of the room. Inhale, sweep up, exhale, sweep down. Now it's really loud here, so I may or may not be working with the rhythm of the music because I can't really hear it, but I trust that you'll work at a pace that is perfect for you. Let's have 2 more sweeps. Last time. Now stand up and interlace your fingers. Wiggle deeply into the webbing. Flip your hands inside out and give your hands a good stretch. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Say, ah. All right, reach your arms up over your head and keep your palms turned up towards the ceiling as you make these big circles in the air. You'll feel your rib cage moving away from your hips. It feels so good. Now please reverse your circles. Give me 2 more of these, please. Come back to center. Separate your hands and sweep down. Now, step your left leg back and stretch over to the right side. You'll come down to a big sumo squat and reach over to the other side. So come down and sweep to the side, stretching your side body, warming your legs. Let's have 4 more of these. And 3, 2. This is your last one. All right, now bring your hands to your hips. Watch this. Little plie squat and pivot, turn your toes to the front. I'm squeaking here on the floor. I wonder if you could hear me. Squeaking. Down, pivot. So this is called the heel pivot, and we're moving our ankles, warming up and circulating our ankles, but you're also moving your entire leg at the hip socket. So we're increasing your hip flexibility. Let's have 2 more of these. This is 1, and this is 2. Now drop your arms and just roll your shoulders up and back. You can relax your knees and keep your core strong, standing upright. Let's have 4. Ooh, that feels good. 3, 2. And now bring your hands to your hips and let's make some hip circles. And now reverse your circles. All right, let's have a few squats here. And as you squat, reach your arms forward with your thumbs pointed up. Let's have 4 of these. And 3, 2, now hold the next one down. Bring your hands to your thighs. And let's do a standing cat and cow, moving through your spine. Tuck your chin, 4. Tuck your tailbone, 3, 2, last one. Now lengthen your spine, take your feet a little bit wider, and just twist your shoulders from side to side. Turn your head and look, and look and look. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Return to center, hinge up, deep breath up, and exhale. Hopefully you feel that your breath has lifted a little bit, your heart rate's up a little bit. I'd like you to pick up your dumbbells. Let's get to our strength training moves first. I've got about 13 or 14 minutes of strength work. Bring your dumbbells to your shoulders, squat and press. All right. Now take a quick look down and make sure that your knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. So try to stay aligned as much as you can during this class. It will make you more effective and efficient with your workout. 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. One more time, please. All right, lower your dumbbells all the way down. Turn your toes out again and step your left leg back. So now your knees are turned out. You'll hinge forward from your hips and put most of your weight on your right leg. Now your dumbbells come together and bring your elbows out wide. This is called a reverse fly. This exercise strengthens the back head of your shoulders. And those are so important for good posture. Exhale. Elbows pointed back. So you should feel this movement in the back of your shoulders and probably significantly in your right leg. I sure feel my right leg. Barely any weight on your left leg. Let's have 3 and 2. Last one. Okay, now hinge back up. You can continue facing me. I'll turn to the side, and now we'll bend our left leg and take the weight off our right leg. You'll hinge forward and row. And we'll add on to this a little bit. So pull your elbows up, then kick back, bend, and down. Now, if you'd like to make this a little bit more challenging, feel free to lift your right toes off the ground. But if you're wobbling too much, well, then just place your toe down again, because our main goal is to work our upper back and our triceps. So if you're wobbling and unable to complete the exercise, well, that wouldn't make any sense. You've got 2 more. Last time. All right, hinge back up. And now, I'd like you to step back with your right leg and then lift your knee. Back and lift your knee. Each time you lift, add a bicep curl. Now, of course, we've got to do these exercises on both sides. When we get to the other side, I'll give you a little more spice. A few more little details that you can add to make the exercise maybe a little bit more challenging or more interesting. Sometimes we lose our balance and you come right back. Let's have 4 of these. Exhale, and 3. 2 more. Last one. I'm hoping you're really feeling your left leg working now. Separate your feet very wide with your toes pointed front. You'll lean into a right side lunge and then stand up. Let's do that again. Lean with your spine long and your core engaged. Now bring your dumbbells up. Pivot left. So your left leg will pivot. Lift your heel, pivot, and twist. Lunge, lift, pivot, and twist all the way back behind you. Lunge, lift, push the dumbbells together, pivot, twist. So when we pivot, twist from our toes, you'll lift your heel up and let your foot slide on the ground. You might hear my squeaks again. Let's have 3 more. And 2. Last one. Pivot, twist. All right, now we'll keep our toes turned out. Sit down into a nice low sumo squat. Low and lift. This time to the side and lift. Low, front raise. Low, side raise. And your goal is to lift your dumbbells in line with your shoulders. Hopefully, my dumbbells are in line with my shoulders. We can't always tell exactly, can we? Unless we're working in a mirror. So if you have a mirror or a reflection that you can look at, check yourself out. Once again, alignment is key in making our workout even more efficient, effective, and safe. We've got 2 more of these. Nice and low and lift. Nice and low and lift. Lower your dumbbells. Step your feet back in. This time, feet all the way together. Squeeze your knees together. And now we've come to the top of our circuit. So squat and press. We had those 6 exercises. We'll repeat them on the other side with a little more spice. I'm hoping it's not too loud over there for you. Just right outside this studio, or shala as it's called in India, there's a restaurant. It's lunchtime. They're making a lot of noise downstairs. Sorry for that, but here we are. We got our workouts done no matter what, don't we? The workout comes first. 4 and 3, squeeze your knees together. Engage your seat as you stand. And 1, take your dumbbells all the way down. Turn your toes out. Your right leg comes back. Keep your knees turned out. Back heel up. Hinge forward. Elbows wide. Reverse flies. So in your upper body, it's the same exercise as before. Lower body is now getting a different challenge because now we're on your left leg. Notice the difference with your stability, your balance. Exhale as you lift. Wow, it's hot here. Exhale, as you quite imagine. Okay, 5. But sweating is so good. It's such a good detoxifier. Getting those toxins right out of our skin, our largest organ. 3 and 2 and 1. Hinge back up. You can continue facing me. I'll turn to the side. This time, your left leg comes back. It just touches the ground. You're leaning forward, bending your front leg. Row, elbows up, then kick back, then bend and down. Pull, kick back, bend and down. And just like before, if you'd like, you can lift your foot up off the ground. And lift, and extend, bend, and down. I hope you're feeling this exercise in your upper back. I'd like you to squeeze your shoulder blades together every time you lift your dumbbells up. And do your best to make your arms straight at the top. Let's have 3 and 2. Last 1. Okay, hinge back up. Now your left leg will lunge and lift your knee up. Now I promised a little more spice on this round. As you add your bicep curl, bring your pinkies into your chest, your pinky finger. So it's called a supinated curl. We're going a little bit deeper into the biceps. Still got to balance. Lunge and lift. And lunge and lift. Doing your best to maintain your knee over your middle toe. When you step back, you might notice that your front knee wobbles a little bit, right? So try to bring your brain to your leg and stabilize. Just with an internal command. We've got 3 and 2. Last 1. All right, come on down, step very wide. Both dumbbells come in front of you. As you hinge forward, you'll feel an inner thigh stretch on the right side. So lunge and lift, pull your dumbbells, push them together. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift. Nope, we've got to pivot the other way. Lunge, lift, and pivot. Silly me. Lunge, lift, pivot with your right leg. But I bet you already had that. Lunge and lift and pivot. Here we go. Lunge and lift and pivot. Keep going. This is 4. And 3. Oh, my inner thigh is feeling so nice on this one. And 2. And elbows up. Twist all the way around. Pivot and come back. Lower your dumbbells. Keep your toes turned out. We'll sink down into a nice low sumo with your knees pointed over your middle toes. So sumo, lift front, sumo, lift side. This is the last of your strength exercises. So really enjoy it. After this, we move on to flexibility. If you haven't already heard the change in the music, you will any moment, because we're exactly halfway through class. And I've got nice, low-key flexibility music on the way. This is 3, maybe you can hear it. 2, last one. All right, take your dumbbells down. We are done with those. And if you'd like to, you can take your shoes off. That's completely up to you. All right, I'm gonna move my mat a little bit closer. I'd like you to make your way down to your mat as well. And because we've got 30 seconds left, let's do one more strength exercise, unless you just wanna sit and grab a sip of water. All right, because I did promise it's time to stretch, but if you're down here with me, come on up for a plank. Step one foot back and the other foot back. Now think about creating a long line from your head to your hip, from your hip to your heel. You'll have a bit of a neutral curve in your lower back. You can maintain that, but draw your navel in to support your spine. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2, well, all right. By the way, that was a bonus exercise because I did tell you it was time to stretch. So now you'll sit with your legs folded, one leg folded, left leg folded, right leg straight with your pillow or your block right next to you. I'd like you to lower your forearm down to the block. Stretch your right arm, left arm up, and place your fingertips behind your head. Now your elbows should point towards the ceiling. You should feel a deep stretch in your side body. Anchor your hips down. So if you feel that your left butt cheek has come off the floor, then settle it back down. And if you're able to keep your butt cheek down, well then you can lower your block for a deeper stretch. Yeah, I think I hear some nice slow groovy music. Hold here for 4 and 3, 2, slowly come up. Now take your block or your cushion and place it over to the side of your mat. You'll turn towards your left side and place the block underneath your thigh. And then look back over your right shoulder and do your best to make your legs straight. So this is the pigeon pose, and you can keep your arms out in front of you or lower down to your elbows. The choice is yours. This is such a nice hip opener. We've got a lot of hip openers today. Now, especially when we stretch, the words that you say to yourself are important. Pay attention to them. Keep them positive. So rather than saying, ooh, ooh, this hurts, you could say, ooh, I'm getting flexible with every breath. Okay, walk your hands back up. Lift your hips up and remove the block. And now we'll bend your right leg and extend your left leg. You'll place the block next to your left leg. Anchor your hips down, please. Stretch your right arm up and place your fingertips behind your head. And then start by lifting, and as you lift, you'll lean over to the left side. If your hips are still anchored and you can lower your block, then you should. A nice deep side bend. You'll feel the stretch from your hip all the way up to your shoulder, the skin stretching along your rib cage. Let's have 2 more long breaths, focusing mainly on your exhale. All right, slowly lift your body up. Ooh, that feels so nice. Now take your block over to the right side of the mat. You'll move it over to the side so that as you turn your whole body, you're able to lift and place your thigh right on the block. Right? The block is long, so you place it just under your whole thigh, and then take a look over your left shoulder. See if you could point your knee down. A nice long leg, and you can stay upright or walk yourself down. It's completely up to you. Focusing mainly on your exhales. Our exhales, especially when they're audible, they help us to relax. So relaxing deeply into this posture. Hold for 4 and 3. Smile to yourself. 2 and 1. Walk yourself up, please. And you can help yourself off the block. And now turn towards me, towards the front, and bring your 2 feet together, the soles of your feet touching. So if you're very flexible, then you could bring your feet closer to your pelvis. If you're not as flexible as you're going to be soon, then you can move your feet away from your pelvis. I'd like you to lengthen your spine to begin. Anchor your hips. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. Now, engage your butt, your seat. And as you feel your butt muscles starting to engage, you'll feel your knees opening just a little bit more. And see if you can keep that engagement. And then walk yourself forward. Now, here's something for you. If you've got a bolster or a big pillow, you could place it on your feet. Because for the second part of the exercise, I'd like you to round your spine down and just rest your head on the pillow or on your feet. If you don't have a pillow, you can make 2 fists and stack your hands just like this and place your forehead onto your hands. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay, a deep breath in, 1 more exhale, and sink your upper body down, down, down. And now peel yourself up. You can move the bolster out of the way. And now sweep your legs back behind you. This you'll especially feel if you took your shoes off. If you haven't taken your shoes off, you might really want to do that for this exercise. You'll fold your toes under. And you'll just sit down on your heels. And this is going to be a big stretch for the bottom of your feet and for your ankles. And now that you've seen what I'm doing, sit up nice and tall and allow your right ear to drop down towards your shoulder. And now place your right hand on the top of your head and reach down towards the floor with your left fingers. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. You can move your neck forward and back just a little bit. Ah, that feels nice. Okay, soften your left arm. Just remove the weight of your arm first. Lift your head up and turn to your left. A deep breath in and a long exhale. And now look towards me. Tip your left ear to your shoulder. Lift your left arm up. Now, how are your feet doing? Because we've been in this position about 90 seconds already. If you can continue to hold folding your feet, that would be great. Reach out to the side with your right arm. We often don't even notice our feet until they hurt. But giving them a good stretch like this is really helpful. If you have to, you could just simply unfold your toes and flatten your feet. Now let's move our head forward and back a little bit. Okay, come back to center. Soften your right arm, lift your left arm up and over. And now turn your head to the right. A deep breath in and a long exhale. And now just return back to center. Let's come to a tabletop position. And now flatten your feet and bring some circulation back in. That'll feel so nice. All right, separate your knees to hip distance and separate your hands to shoulder distance. Now let's do a gentle cat-cow movement here. Cat and cow. Moving through your spine, cat and cow. Okay, and then just keep one pillow or one block nearby. Now, place your right fingertips behind your head and twist open to the right, and then twist back, elbow touches elbow. Let's do that one more time. Open and close. Now this time a little change. Open, and as you exhale, you'll thread the needle. So your right hand will come underneath your left arm and you'll lower down to your mat. And if this is difficult for you, you can place your block, just like we did during the pigeon pose. If you choose to use the block, you'll want your head to just hang off the block. All right, so maybe you're using the block, maybe not. Now, if it feels good to you, you can lift your left arm, roll your wrist a few times, and then fold your arm, so turn your palm towards the back of the room, and then fold your arm and deepen the twist. A deep breath in and a long exhale. So you're stretching your shoulders that work so hard for you during the first part of class, giving your torso a nice deep twist because it also helped to stabilize you during the first part of class. One more round of breath, please. Inhale and exhale. Okay, lift your left arm up and place it down on the ground to stabilize you. And now I'm gonna just scoot back to make sure you can see me. And now I'd like you to extend your left leg and sweep your left leg out to the side, getting a little bit of an inner thigh stretch here. And just hold here for 4 more counts, 2 more rounds of breath. And this is your last round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, sweep your leg back, come back up, and you can practice just facing the same direction, but I'm gonna face the other side. If you do turn the other way, make sure you grab your block if you used it before. And bring your hands just underneath your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips, and bring your left fingertips behind your head, twist open to the left, and then close elbow to elbow, and then open. Oh, this feels so good. And tap one more time, open, and now we'll thread your needle. So your palm is facing upward. And you're welcome to stay right here. This is a very deep twist, especially if you're using your fingers on the mat. Now you can lift your right arm up, externally rotate, so turn your palm away from you, and then fold your arm, and then begin to twist a little bit deeper. When we're stretching, you want to find that edge between discomfort and pain. You don't have to cross over to pain. Exercise doesn't have to hurt to work. It should feel good. A little bit uncomfortable. We're going outside our comfort zone for sure. Take one more round of breath, please. And exhale. Okay, unfold your top arm. Place your hand down to stabilize you. Stretch your right leg back And then sweep your leg up to the side. Now I'm gonna move to make sure you can see my leg. It might be a really dirty foot that you're looking at here. I'll tell you, it's been pretty hard for me to keep my feet clean here in India because I'm barefoot all the time. So now you're getting this nice inner thigh stretch. And we're arriving at the end of our workout already. Can you believe it? I know, time flies, doesn't it? And that's a good thing. If time flies during your workout, you're having a good day. Sweep your leg back. Step one leg forward, whichever leg you prefer, and come on up. Yeah. Step your feet apart wide. Inhale and stretch up overhead. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, reach up. Now place your hands on your hips and repeat after me. Say, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You strengthened, you stretched, and you breathed deeply. Self, you're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. Oh my gosh, Foxy Brown is making her cameo. You are moving in the right direction. Thank you so much for joining me for today's mixed format class. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay vibrant.